then I have a Google link in the description below. You can STEM and business courses, not just masters but PhD courses also. Now let's get to the favorite part of my video. That's a cultural bonus. The phone is moving. I'm very like.
Yeah.
Can I see a little? देख लूँ? No, చాలా పెద్దది introduction. Hello people and welcome back to my channel Alive to Tell a Tale. My name is Sharmishta and today I am back with another video. So in my previous video, we talked about salaries and tax credits. I think that video is more helpful for professionals, working professionals, or people who have just graduated and have started their job hunt. That got me thinking. It's been a while that I haven't done a video where I'm talking about advantages and disadvantages of studying in Ireland. Around this time is when students start, researching, picking universities, colleges. They start talking to consultants, and no better time than now to do a video like this. Now, long ago, I did a part of my playlist had two particular videos. One was upsides of studying in Ireland, and one was downsides of studying in Ireland. Two of the most viewed videos and two of the most controversial videos also. So if you haven't watched them yet, then go watch them now. But in today's video, we will be talking about pros and cons of studying in Ireland. Now, for those of you who don't know, who are new here, when I started this channel, because I had first-hand experiences in studying here, doing part-time jobs here, looking for jobs here, like a proper full-time job, I decided to document my journey so that students who are aspiring to come to Ireland can get some kind of help. But because I felt like it was not enough, I wanted to help them in more ways than one. Because of which, I did not take a one-on-one consultation because I'm not a professional and I didn't want to do it as a side gig. Instead, I tied up with a group of professionals whose full-time job is to assist students with, be it picking the university, picking the correct country, doing their application processes, actually looking after the whole process end to end. So if you are someone who's looking for professional assistance, then I have a Google link in the description below. It's a Google form. Just go onto the form and fill in your details, and someone from my team will get in touch with you and offer you all the professional assistance that one student needs before you start making an informed decision. Now for today's video, I tried to put together a comprehensive list of pros and cons based on the current situation, as in 2024 situation. So let's get started. Number 1, choice of universities. Now, across Ireland, most universities offer STEM and business courses, not just masters but also PhD courses. Now, when you have so many options and you do not have to pay any application fee while dropping your applications to universities, it's best that you pick multiple courses from different universities, drop your applications everywhere, and then make an informed decision once you get your conditional offer letter or your proper offer letter. Few colleges also offer a PG diploma course. Now, this can be used as a backup. Say you applied for multiple master's courses and you didn't make it to any, then your backup option can be applying for PG diploma courses because these courses also get you to Ireland on a student visa. Additionally, Ireland has less tuition fee in comparison to most universities and courses in US and Australia. Apart from that, most courses and most universities in Ireland do not need you to have a GRE or a GMAT score for your admission, but an English test has to be taken. Number 2, post-study work permit. Now, one of the major pros of studying in Ireland is that for a 1 year's master's course, you have a 2-year post-study work permit. Now, this 2 years can be utilized in securing a job. It could be a critical skill work permit or a general skill work permit based on whatever job you land on. Now, just in case you fail to secure a job in these 2 years, then sometimes you can also request the government for an extension to just allow you some more time to secure a job. Now, once you make it to your stamp 4, which is PR in other country languages, through either of the work permits, which is critical or your general, then for your own peace of mind, it's not very complicated to get your citizenship. Now, all of this, having said that, all of this only if you manage to secure a job or you end up setting up a business. Number 4, lifestyle. Ireland is the only English-speaking country in the whole of Europe. Now, you don't have to learn a new language for your daily interactions. Apart from that, all the cities in Dublin are very compact and cozy cities. You have the perfect combination of beaches and mountains, so you don't have to pick one. All the big cities in Ireland, which is Dublin, Limerick, Galway, Cork, all of these have people settled there from all parts of the world, so that's a cultural bonus. Great nightlife, friendly people, especially in the summers, you're going to have a ball. Most importantly, there is a growing Indian community. Now, when I was here a couple of years ago, I'd barely spot Indians, but now they're everywhere. All the mainstream places that I go to now, I find so many Indians, I spot so many of them. So it's more likely for you to bump into them and find that sense of familiarity. Last pro, but not the least, is the proximity. If you're someone who loves to travel, then Ireland is the place for you because every popular city or country in the UK or Europe is just a short flight away. All the places, you name it, Rome, Amsterdam, Italy, Paris, all of these are can just be a weekend plan. Of course, you have to apply for the visa. All these places you can only go if you have a visit visa, your Schengen visa or your UK visa. But it's not a big deal. Everybody does it here. But yeah, it's very easy to plan and it's easy to get there and then come back and then get back to your normal life. People do it over a weekend. Now let's get to the favorite part of the video. Cons. Number 1. Student visa application. Now, Ireland is considered as one of the toughest student visas to crack. I have seen consultants steering students away from applying for an Ireland student visa and asking students to consider other countries because it's very difficult. Now, why is it difficult? Because the rejection rate is very high, especially because of financial documents. Now, funds in your account have to be at least 6 months old, and every penny you show in your financial documents have to come with a proof as to where they're coming from. Now, I can say this on my own because if you're not new here, then you know that my visa got rejected in the first attempt and I had to appeal. I made a in-depth video about it. That is again one of the most viewed videos on the channel, so I would recommend you to go and watch that. I am literally reading out my visa rejection letter and telling you what I did to get the final approval. So if you are someone who has made up your mind to apply for Ireland, then please keep these 2 points in mind. You have to have funds that are not new. It has to be 6 months old or even longer. Apart from that, every penny you're showing, it could be gold, it could be property, it could be savings. All of that has to have a proof. It has to have a supporting document telling that it's yours, you have access to it, and that it's not borrowed temporarily. Even if it is borrowed, even if it's being sponsored, then the person who's sponsoring it, you have to back those with proofs also. How is that person related to you? How did he get those funds? Yeah, so it's all in all a very complicated process, because of which you need a professional to help you with it. Ireland student visa is definitely not something you should do on your own. Get professional assistance. Either you go and approach somebody you know, or I can help you. This is where I come into play. You can go and fill the Google form, and somebody from my team will be happy to assist you through the process. Second con is high cost of living. In clear words, high cost of living means that you are paying more money to live in this country. In comparison to what you are making here, you're spending a lot more. And in return, in terms of public infrastructure, you're not getting the best international standards. For example, if you have to go for your part-time job, or if you have to go to college, you don't have the most reliable sources or resources to get from point A to point B for the amount of money you'd be paying to live here. Be it your part-time job or your full-time job, a big chunk of your salary is going into paying your house rents. They say that Ireland all in all is not expensive, only Dublin is, which is true to a certain extent, but all the other bigger cities are also catching up. They're no less. I think Cork, Galway, Limerick, all of these are also catching up, becoming relatively equally expensive as Dublin. Yes, Dublin is the most expensive city in Ireland, but all the others are also no less. All in all, most people in Ireland end up spending more and saving less. Number 3, which brings me to the next point, which is housing crisis. Now both the things are very complicated, right? Finding a house in Ireland is also very daunting. Once you find the house, finding it in a likable locality that is close to your college, that is close to your part-time job, that is also close to your city center where you don't have to commute too much, all of this is a difficult task. Now here people follow a viewing system. Unlike in India where you just go for a viewing, you like the house and you're like, I'll take it. Here it's not like that. Here you'll have to go, apart from you, there'll be 100 other people in the line to view the house with you. Now once you viewed the house, The person who's put out the posting is supposed to verify you in terms of documents. If you're making enough money to pay them rent on time, these are some measures that they take to avoid any kind of problems in the future. But it gets a little exhausting for people who are looking for a house, especially students. I have made a video on this. A detailed version of this is there on my channel. I'm going to leave a link in the description below. But yes, housing crisis is like an ever persisting, ongoing, forever lasting issue in Ireland. Next point, job opportunities. Yes, it is a pro and a con. So if you are someone who does not have enough work experience, or even worse, does not have any work experience, then I'll put it brutally, Ireland might not be the market for you. A minimum of 3 years of work experience plus a master's can get you a job easily, but less than 3 years of work experience or no work experience at all, like graduation and then masters, it can get very difficult for you to break into the market. On top of that, the recent changes in the criteria of the critical, somebody corrected me in the comment section. They said there's no such word as criteria, it's criteria. Okay. So the recent changes in the critical skill work permit and general skill work permit criteria will make it more difficult for one to secure a job. If you want me to break it down in detail in terms of what are the new changes, how the salary brackets have changed, then drop a comment in the comment section below and I'll be happy to break it down for you. This brings me to the last point, my favorite one, which is seasonal depression. Now, weather can be a huge deciding factor, especially for people like me who come from tropical places in India. Now, I know for a fact that people who come from the northern parts of India or hilly spaces of India, they do not find it very difficult to adapt in Ireland. I see people, I know a couple of friends I've had from Delhi who do not find it very challenging. It's just a minor change, a little more extreme than what they've already seen. But for people like me who are coming from tropical cities in India like Hyderabad, Chennai, for all of us, this is like a drastic change. And it's not like Ireland is going to be snow-capped for the whole year. No, that does not happen. Thankfully, it does not snow a lot in Ireland. Every year, it's just 2 or 3 days, somewhere around February or March or January, that it snows for 2 or 3 days. It becomes beautiful and then it's gone. That's it. But the winds can get really crazy. The rains can get really crazy. It's not like the winds and the rains have like a specific window to pour or wind, right? It can happen across the year. Even in the summers, it's not like it won't rain. Ireland finds its pockets to pour down and make you feel like the winter is back. Especially in the winters, it gets dark very early. When you are away from family and living alone, cooking your own food, doing your own dishes, washing your own clothes, then it can make you feel very gloomy. And it's a thing. Seasonal depression is a thing. According to me, it's a huge con because the weather is very difficult to adapt and very unpredictable. Now, I hope this video was helpful. I post real-time content on my Instagram. You can see a snowfall video on my Instagram reel. Sharmishta09 is my handle. Go follow now. Apart from that, if you have any questions, then please drop your questions in the comment section below. You can reach out to me here or even on Instagram. It'll take me a while to get back, but I will. What else? If you need professional assistance, now you know what to do. There is a Google form, go fill that and someone from my team will get in touch with you and offer you legit assistance. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, see you, bye bye.